Welcome home to Eden. This is Eve Christoph, and this is Love Life with Eve. It's a rainy day. It's a good time for a rainy day chat. Are you valuing the feminine enough in your life, in yourself? And when I mean feminine, I don't mean female. I mean that if you look at the ways that men's energy runs and women's energy tends to run, you can call certain things feminine and masculine, but really they're not. It's that we all have yin and yang in us, of course. Okay, just want to get that clear. So I'm sitting out in Amherst. Actually, I'm standing up wearing a glamorous dress. I'm singing my music and I'm trying out busking in Amherst. Next to me is this homeless guy looking really grumpy and scowling on a little crate that he uses to specially sit on for his kind of busking, but there's benches all around him, but he's on his ugly little crate and he's got this grunting sound he keeps making. So I'm like, okay, this is life. I'm gonna sing my music. I sing, people keep walking by, they're going, oh, very professional, very nice, you look pretty, but nobody gives a dime. Meanwhile, for the homeless guy, girls keep coming up. Are you okay? Here's your Starbucks coffee with did you want cream? Oh, let me go back and get some sugar for you. He's getting catered to. All the people with their guilty consciences are like raining money on him and attention, and his response is not even thank you, it's just Meanwhile, I'm singing my beautiful music, and a lady eventually feels sorry for me, and she gives me 38 cents and smiles like it's a big deal. Are we valuing the feminine? The feeling I got was that the feminine that I was representing is just supposed to be there no matter what and needs nothing, while the masculine, all the people pouring attention and dollars towards the mean little homeless guy, it's like the same part of us that people who voted for Trump when they had an amazing candidate, Hillary, and they kept calling them equal sides of evil, or they just didn't bother to vote, because the feminine somehow in us, in our life, in the planet, we are not yet evolved enough to be able to fully honor her, at least in this country. But hey, I really want you to check out Michael Moore's movie, Where to Invade Next. It's not actually a war movie. He goes around the world finding the places that are the happiest and where social democracy is thriving and people really, really have their needs met. These are places where the feminine, quote feminine, is valued. Children, time to enjoy life, sensuality, sexuality in the middle of the day, like in Italy, great food that's luscious. If we call the masculine in ourselves the intellectual and the part of ourselves that wants to get a goal accomplished and stay on a linear path until that's done, then the feminine in us is the part that doesn't want to have any agenda, just wants to enjoy life and feel completely luscious about the things that are natural, like sexuality, like valuing non-being, and I mean, things that are not about the ego, just being. Oh my goodness, love. It was so funny. I am never busking again in Amherst. I'll tell you that. I came back to my hometown and people were showering me with money and attention and buying my album, and I thought, whoa, this was a college town. The college town, the feeling about feminine energy was worse than ever. There was like this, all these guys drinking around and this intellectual mind space, and the people like, we're getting our agendas done. And so a woman in a flouncy, beautiful dress singing in the middle of a town just seems crazy. But do we honor that feminine? Do we? Let's do it. Let's find your way today to honor the goddess in you and the goddesses around you and everything that is of intuition, of spiritual, emotional, sexual merging all together, especially sexual, spiritual. Merge those, and you've got goddess energy right there. Okay, love, I'm trying to say something that makes sense. Sometimes I just don't feel like words can. But music and dancing is so much more effective at bringing you into the feminine, and anything sensual and erotic. Go there and you will immediately get out of your mind. Let go of the mind a little bit, darling. Okay, well, I am really into the mind stuff too. Look at me, I'm talking.